it's Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Now it's Havertz. Oh, some tackle that. Alderete, that has not gone well. And here's Havertz. And here's Havertz. And here's Musiala! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Musiala, really can't believe he didn't put that away. He set himself up perfectly.
Vince. And it's Musiala. Looking to play it in. Vince receives it in a wide position. Aimed in towards... Oh, smashing header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence was coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, that is one way to stop him. Threads one in. And it's Musiala. Alderete. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It looked as though it got too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Picked out brilliant. Musiala!
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for options for movement. Great vision. Chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was... They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sané. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Finding their passes. Has a shot! It's a goal! They're level! Thrice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Germany.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Havertz, and it's Musiala. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Havertz! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Havertz! And he's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Havertz usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pavlovic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Fitz. Shoots! Almiron. Neuer. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Sané.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lovely. Now, real chance! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Alberti. And that has left him in a heap. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Tries to pass it through. He's got to goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Strokes it back. Rudiger cuts it out. Sané. It's a good run down the right. And here's Hurts. Musiala. And it's Sané. And here's Havertz. Has a look and plays it forward. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Havertz. Sané. Early on is making good progress. He's felt that, hasn't he? He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Havertz. Schlotterbeck. And we reached half-time. Germany come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Germany hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Musiala.
Here we go again.
Number 15, Schlotterbeck.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Germany do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rao, Goretzka, Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far, shapes to shapes, goes long and straight. Tar gets over and intercepts. Vince is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Here's Undav. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Very nicely done. Goretzka. And here's Goretzka. It's Goretzka! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Sané. This is Goretzka! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance, Miss Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's seen that early. Used for sixth sense. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour and a half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here. Round. Hangs one in. Almiron. And here's Undav. Oh, good take in a good area. And a chance! Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Germany have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 19, Sade. Coming on the field, number 13, Brooks. Number 9.
Raul. Goretzka. And it's Goretzka. Now it's Undav. Nicely intercepted. Almiron. That has been swung wide. Gross. Now it's Undav. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gomez spots it and intercepts. Up. Leveling. Nicely shaped ball. And he's away. Undav! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's played it long. Now it's Leveling. Leveling's cross. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Leveling. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution.
Almiron. Leveling. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Undav.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's the keeper's ball. Alderete. Now he's off and running. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Real chance, and the shot! And there it is! It's been called offside. Yes, it has.
It's the light very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Kimmich. Just 5 minutes left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's beaten the last man. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Undav. Kimmich. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Paraguay making consecutive changes here. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Looking for the run. Somewhat off target. Beverly. That's been cut out. Well played. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Goretzka. And we're done. Germany have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's anyone's ball now. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, let's just consider that with a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Chance to shoot! And gets out by the most elastic of saves.
Alderete is offering a wry smile there.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Gomez looking to pass their way through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Musiala, played out to the right. Plays it in, shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Brown with the short one. Needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Germany have their second corner now. They've played it short. Kimmich. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that has been clubbed away. It's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Havertz. Havertz. Lovely feet. Shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Now it's Musiala. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Musiala. And here's Havertz. Havertz! Alderete.
Paraguay really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Passes short, tries a shot! And one more try! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third quarter of the game. And it's short. Sané. And it's Kimmich. Some really good shot at goal! Goal! Germany! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning isn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found a way through. Now, he's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Now it's Havertz. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking wide. Wirtz. Pavlovic.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Havertz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Sane has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And that has left him in a heap. Kimmich is the guilty party there. Good spread. Oh, he goes for a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
And that ball. And he's let fly!
2 minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very left on it. It's Sané. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there. And he's managed to get free. Here's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. Germany are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Germany. Number 2, Rudiger. Number
8 get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 10.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Number 8.
Gomez gets across to intercept that. It's a sharp pass. Goretzka, nicely spread. Germany come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Dementia. Look at the space and the shots! Goal, Germany! And they're back in front. And not as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
52 minutes is
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is lovely. Skims one, shoots! Hits it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Vince. Now it's Undaf. Sané. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Kimmich. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Germany have a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Paraguay have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Gets the shot away! Oh, that's a waste. Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now he's off and running. Kimmich. Played out to the left. Alderón. Now, can they get him away? Picked up brilliantly. There's the shot! Keeper's got his work done. His head on it. Germany have the chance to go the other way. It's an exciting looking ball that. Tar makes the interception. Sané. Anatoluk plays it forward. Sané is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played through into space. Sané in acres of space out wide.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. Good ball. Good. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitutions taking place.
Paraguay making consecutive changes here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Raul. He's found a way past. Raul gets across it. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution.
Oh, can he get onto this? not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference.
Great chance! And here's Goretzka. Now it's under. And the finish! And it's Sané. Just 5 minutes left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gently done. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Vitz. That's been big chance. He hits the net. Comfort. Yet more comfort. Easing away. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But we've got to give the skill of his view as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind on the clinical edge.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gomez. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Nicely intercepted. Tar. Goretzka. Now it's Undas. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Germany just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. That match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.